It's about to be action-packed, so sit back and enjoy your snacks while we keep it real. Oh, hell yeah!
What's going on, real? It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
Married to the real, where we always keep it real. Man, I guess we gonna call this a Game of Thrones trailer breakdown.
Yes, because y'all know your girl had to watch it 30 times. First off, I hope y'all having a good one, because it's about to get real in less than 6 weeks. Y'all watched the trailer. First thing I want to break down is Arya.
Hold on. First of all, if you haven't watched the trailer, the link is in the description. Go to that video, watch the trailer, then come back to this video. You did that, you back? Okay.
Anyway, this trailer seems to focus a lot on Arya. She's in a lot of the trailer. But of course we know she OP, so I mean she is OP. She too OP. But she's running scared. Now a lot of stuff, like we know Arya done seen a lot. Like she done trained with Jaqen H'ghar, with the many face guy. We've been over here, you know, doing all this. But she looks scared. So I found on the internet where somebody took like some enhanced images to try to enhance it to see what she's running from, which I'm gonna put these images here. In the first image, it looks like there's ice behind her. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like she would just be running from a White Walker. I don't feel like that would scare her. But if you see the ice, like normally the regular White Walkers don't have ice. The whites do, the ones that ride on the horse. So like, I don't know if it could be like a group of them or if it's just one or whatever. But in this second image to the left, it looks like there is a picture. I mean, it looks like there's a person behind her. Looks like a man, if you could look at the image. Now, either one or two things are happening in that situation. Now, either like a lot of people got into like a situation they couldn't get out of, and like that person is just running behind her and they just falling behind, so they probably gonna get got. Or that's a dead person chasing her and it's the dead person that she knows. So now I don't know. My theories could be wrong. There's just, you know, that's the only thing I can see, because a lot don't scare Arya. Like, she not gonna just spook easy.
I know who it could be.
Who?
If it's a guy that's running after her and she's scared, it could be Rickon.
Oh my god.
Think about it. Like, he's there. He's at Winterfell. No, he's not. Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, they got his body.
Mr. No Bob and Weave.
Because even though Jon knows to burn people, they don't burn like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would have took their family and put them in the crypts. That's scary too, because she's at Winterfell. So like, what if this is after the whole crypt scene? Like, what if this, like, he went down in the crypts and just woke everybody the fuck up? We know it's not Ned, because he's bones and headless. We already know that. Now, Littlefinger, I would have hoped they would have burned his body because of the person he was. I don't see why they would have kept him around, but I don't know. Like, you know, you never know with that situation, because a lot of stuff happened off camera. But my whole thing is to legitimately see Arya like dirty, bloody, scared, and running. And then they got her making this whole speech about she ready to see death, like what face she gonna see this time. But you running though, so like it gotta be somebody that's scaring her. Next, they tease the crypts. They show like, you know, some women and children hiding in the crypts. It looks like Gilly's down there. If I'm not, you know, a lot of these images you can't see because, you know, they show you stuff. Yeah. Without showing you stuff. But to the left, that's holding a little boy, look like that could be Gilly and Baby Sam. And then of course they got Varys down here.
Yeah.
But we know he gonna make it out because he's supposed to die in the foreign place. He don't, you know, like Melisandre, so he probably won't die till they get down to King's Landing. Yeah. But and it don't look like a lot of people in the crypts unless this just like just one little corner where they shoot. But me, I hope it got 2 exits, because I'm not hiding in no place where there's only one way in and one way out. I don't know how we gonna get out of it. Like, I feel like that was stupid, but
I'm trying to figure out like why y'all hiding out here. Everybody need to have a weapon in their hand.
Right, because it's dead folks down here. Like, Night King just come through. Like it's a wrap. But let's see what else is going on. They tease well, we know the battle gonna happen at Winterfell first. It's supposed to be 3 battles from what I've gathered together. It's supposed to be the battle at Winterfell, and I'm assuming it's gonna be a battle at the Neck, and then the final battle, of course, down in King's Landing. So now I don't know why they just didn't gather up their horses and just go on head for the hills, so we can have like a bigger force behind us. Cause like y'all about to wipe out like half of y'all squad before y'all even leave. it ain't even enough horses for y'all to travel on. Like I don't know.
And you know what's funny? Like, cause you know the first battle go end horribly. Think about it. That battle, people gonna be moping, and when they get to the battle next, I can just picture just walking like.
Even if they get defeated, though, my whole thing is like, okay, you got women, you got children, you got like soldiers. Like, of course, the people that can defend for themselves. Like, you know, some of the Unsullied gonna die because it's just a lot of them. Some people from the Vale, some Northern soldiers or whatever.
Dothraki.
Yeah, they didn't even show them. I don't think at all.
That's a lot.
Like, it's a lot of people. Like, they got a squad in the North, but it still won't be enough. But y'all about to wipe out like half of y'all forces. Now the Dothraki, they got their horses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have a horse though.
I know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
After the first battle, they gonna lose the first battle horribly.
Of course.
The second battle is gonna be the battle that they unlock a secret.
This ain't no video game. What you mean unlock a secret?
The secret is to kill the whites, the guys that's on the horses. Because once you kill them, all of the walkers,
but they already know that.
They're not going to remember that. Because
Jon
Jon has done it twice already.
Right.
The battle at Hardhome and what was it, season 7, the episode where when they were trying to gather the little the white.
I know he killed the white twice, but they only showed like them dying as a result in season 7. But exactly. I would think that'd be information like, you know, kill these and then like everybody else will fall. But I feel like when they get to the neck and fight, that while they're fighting, you know, because you can't get people to listen during war, that's when they gonna come from behind. Like the White Walker gonna come from behind. Then everybody gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
That's like, gonna happen too. But I'm saying like, during that fight, that's when they're gonna realize when they kill one, everybody's gonna be like, all of them are dying. That's when they're gonna reveal the weakness of, okay, now we kill this motherfucker and we'll be fine, but we gotta kill him.
I still feel like even with that, I still feel like the Night King controls most of them. I feel like the other ones on the horses probably have little access to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like as smart as the Night King I would think he is, the way he been doing stuff, like you wouldn't leave that, you know, like somebody figured it out, that's your weakness, so you gonna control most of them, so they gotta take you out. But my whole thing is like they showed Euron's ships with like the Golden Company, so we already know, for those of you who don't, season 7 when they said, when he acted like he was running because he was scared, when they showed them proof that the White Walkers exist, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna get on my boat and go, you know, like to some island to where can't nobody reach me. Him and Cersei set it up to where he went to Essos. Because remember, she paid the Iron Bank all their money from all the previous wars, so they basically funding this war for her. So they went to Essos. They got the Golden Company. Now in the books, the Golden Company, they supposed to be able to ride. They supposed to be riding on elephants, and it's supposed to be like, wow, it ain't just supposed to be like your traditional group of soldiers. I'm assuming besides like the Unsullied, you know, like they pretty much just as bad. They getting shipped in. The picture they showed with Cersei right here, where she looked like she was smirking and Qyburn is behind her. That's where I think they probably watching Euron's ships come in with everybody on them, like from the Golden Company. So, you know, like in her head, the wheels turn like, oh shit, you know, like all this about to go my way, you know, blah, blah, blah. I still feel like the shit not gonna work out like that, but to each their own. Like she feel like she winning right now, so that's fine. Tormund and Beric still being alive. Y'all can see them here with Ed. Now, I don't know in this picture if they're at Castle Black or if they came to Winterfell, because you can't really tell with the stones, like where they is cold everywhere. So I don't know. I'm hoping that like maybe they showing them like coming in from the other side, like from Eastwatch by the Sea. Like maybe they made it down to Castle Black to tell Ed what's going on, and maybe they about to go to Winterfell to let them know like what's coming. I don't know, but that would be cool, you know, to see them. Now, a lot of this stuff that's going on, some of these pictures are like setups from season 1, like them being down in the crypt at certain points. And then you see the little boy on the tree, like he's climbing to see the big army come in. That's kind of what happened, like episode 1, season 1 with Bran. He was climbing and he was letting them know, like, I see King Robert coming with like all his men and blah, blah, blah. So like a lot of that stuff probably going to be like, that first episode when it comes on going to be like callbacks to how like King Robert came to Winterfell. It's going to be like the same situation.
Good eye.
Now when they show Dany and John with these looks on their face. It can mean so many things. They show this picture with them in the crib together. They show this picture of Danny looking like this. Am I feeling this way because like we ain't had a moment's peace and the Night King already on his way? Or
I put it deep inside my auntie. So I'm like, what
you didn't have to ruin it.
Everybody
know what it is.
I'm just
or did or did Sam and Bran have the conversation with him about his true lineage or whatever like that. So of course we see my boy Gendry look like he been making weapons for a whole year. He done came back extra buff. Like he looked like he been working on shit for the longest. Even Sam, somebody was like, Sam looked like he lost a little weight. I was like, with the stress of what's going on, I bet he has. What else is going on? Well, we know they working. They got all that dragon glass, so you know they making weapons for everybody. Now, what I don't know is, did they have enough time to make like armor for the dragons? Because you know they still got that weapon in King's Landing that can like shoot the big spears. So I don't know if that's something. I think it was something that they're supposed to do, but I don't know what the timeline is. You never really know with Game of Thrones. Now they did show Cersei. Like when they show her hair's a little longer, so you can tell time passed, but you don't know if it's been weeks or months or whatever. So. What else did I write down? We see Jaime show up at Winterfell. Now, when Jaime left King's Landing, he was clean shaven.
Yeah.
My boy arrived at Winterfell with a full beard.
So, like,
I don't know how long, because, like during summer or when it's not as cold, I think it takes maybe like 15, depending on how hard you ride, take like 15 to 20 days to get from King's Landing to Winterfell. Because when King Robert came, it took them a month, but because they had like women and children, like they had that extra baggage where they had like the carriages going a little slower, they probably had to make stops. So with him by himself and being a kind of soldier, he might, it might have took him like 2-3 weeks to get there, maybe 3 to 4, depending on the weather, like if you could go through that or not. But he full beard. He was saying that he promised to fight for the living, and he gonna keep that promise. Like that was what
so
he
they
said.
probably were questioning him. They were questioning him more than likely, like, where's everyone else? And he probably said they're not coming. And he's like, why did you show up?
Yeah, he probably gonna tell them
like they're not coming, but I came to fulfill my promise of fighting for the living. Like, like this is not something I could just turn a blind eye to.
Yeah, but it'll be nice to see him fight with everybody. It'd be nice for him and Brienne to see each other again and everything else. A lot of people gonna get redemption, but it won't matter at this point because a lot of them gonna die. But it's
damn.
I love Jaime, but like I've heard that Brienne is somebody that I don't know if it's somebody that she love or somebody that love her is supposed to like die in her arms at some point. So I'm only assuming it's Jaime because, like, yeah, Tormund love her, but she not finna be holding him in her arms, and neither would she be doing that to the Hound. Like, Jaime the only person that I can see doing that. Whether it's in Winterfell or whether it's in King's Landing after he choked the shit out of Cersei, I don't know. I still feel like that's supposed to happen too. So they be teasing it. I don't know if they're gonna do it because sometimes people put Easter eggs in the show. Like they had that, that map they have on the floor,
season
7, and she's like standing on the neck, and he's like at the fingers, so it makes it seem like he
put his fingers around her neck.
But they show that picture of Cersei in the throne room with the Golden Company and Euron talking to her. Now I'm assuming they gonna march, like towards Winterfell and meet them at the neck, because that first little teaser they did, when they showed like the little map, and then like you saw the ice, and then you saw the fire, and then in the middle like it turned to dragon glass, but that was like at the neck. So I'm assuming there's gonna be a battle there. Like that's what that meant. So I don't know. I'm hoping we don't lose no more fucking dragons before then, but hey, you never know. Because they showed like the picture right here where you see like Drogon and Rhaegal, and then like you see saying John, and you see Danny like they about to ride out. We don't know what's gonna happen with that, but now it's the last season. I need him to ride a dragon. Okay. This picture of Cersei, y'all, with her eyes watering. Like at first glance, I was like, what's she smirking about? What the fuck she got to be happy about? But then at second glance, after I done watched it 30 times, I'm like, she crying, bitch, and she drinking liquor. So my whole thing is, was she ever really pregnant? I feel like she was because of the kind of you have to be now. Cersei is a master villain and planner. Like she's pictured how she want to torture and kill people like over and over in her mind. So my thing is, was this pregnancy a lie because you wanted shit to go a certain way and you feel like you can manipulate Jamie and Tyrion or whoever else to like feel sorry for you because you're pregnant? Or was she really pregnant and then she had a miscarriage with all the stress of what's going on and then now she's sad and drinking? You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't drink at first. You know, like when we first found out she was pregnant or whatever, she wasn't drinking. She didn't drink with Tyrion. That's how he kind of figured it out. So she's drinking now. And like she ain't drinking water. So I'm just like, did she lose the baby? Because her prophecy is only that she has 3 kids. So that's why I was like, she's going to die before she had the baby. Or she was going to lose the baby. So that's my whole thing. That's a big question. Is she pregnant? Did she have a miscarriage? Was she faking? You know, that's something else we got to find out.
I don't think she was faking though.
I mean, I really don't either. But if she drinking, we can see her hair a little longer, so she would be further along. You know, like, so she had to have lost the baby. I don't know. There ain't nothing she gonna tell nobody no way if she did. So we'll just have to see. We see the Hound with a lot of fire behind him. He look like he's sweating and fighting too. He better survive to Clegane Bowl. Like he gotta make it down south. We gotta see this match with the Mountain and the Hound. I need him to take him out.
That's right. So you know he gonna make it down.
I need you to make it. Now, from what I've heard, I heard a lot of the major cast makes it to the last episode. Now I don't know who that includes, but I'm assuming Jamie, Cersei, Dany, Jon, Arya, Sansa.
The major cast. Let's.
I said Arya and Sansa. You were like
Tyrion.
I ain't got to the names yet. Can I be?
That's it.
That's not. It's a lot of people got story. Like, yeah, they may be the high billers, but like they may get paid the most, but they ain't the only people that's gonna make it. Like, if y'all go to Game of Thrones Twitter, I don't know if they still got it up, but they showed like a collage of the top 20 contenders for the throne. I feel like they wouldn't have made that if them people weren't gonna make it like down to King's Landing, and a lot of them people on there. Now Theon, I don't know. But I feel like him and his uncle gonna have like some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because they never showed what happened to Yara.
No.
So, like, on the contenders for the throne, let me pull it up so I can see who all they had listed. Give me 1 second. So I can make sure I don't miss nobody. Alright, so they got, of course, the Night King is on the first picture. Then everybody got little quotes. They got Dany, my reign has just begun. They got Jon, we know no king but the king in the north. They got Cersei. They got Jamie on there. Tyrion, Arya, Sansa. They got even Bran on there. They got Brienne, Davos, Euron, Grey Worm, Jorah, Melisandre, Missandei, Sam, Theon, Varys, and the Hound. So I'm like, I feel like majority of them people gonna make it, you know, like at least from Winterfell after everything else pop out first. Now I don't know how much further they gonna make it past that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think they gonna die in the little first part at Winterfell. We probably gonna see like a lot of randoms, a lot of army soldiers. Like if they kill a big character as soon as that first battle start, I'd be surprised, but you never know.
It's gonna
it's
be
Game
a
of Thrones. I know
exactly. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on that shot.
Who do you kill at Winterfell? Like that's the question. Who do you kill? I feel like Sam gotta make it because he gotta be the new holder, write all this shit down because all them old maesters trash. Like I feel like he gotta record all these events. He the history person. I need him to make it.
Okay.
Now, Jamie making it, I just feel like he got to with all his little history with Cersei. But then again, I still got that feeling to where like he could die, Arya can take his face, and she can finish her list looking like him. And both, you killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Like that's my whole thing with that. But I don't know. Now Tormund, I don't know if he'd make it out. Like as much as I love Tormund, I don't know if he'd make it from Winterfell. Beric probably, you know what I'm saying? Like he might not make it. Ed even, like from, you know, like the Night's Watch, like some of them people. Even Grey Worm. I don't know. I love Grey Worm and Missandei, but I don't know, fam. Like, I don't know. I feel like they need Grey Worm. Like, I feel like when Grey Worm fall, all the Unsullied are gone. Like, I just feel like he gotta live so that they can keep fighting. But I don't know. What else? That whole picture where it's like quiet and everybody just standing in line waiting on the Night King to pull up. Is he gonna pull out that dragon like soon as he get there, or is he gonna wait and surprise him with that shit like after the fight start? Like I'm gonna send all my boys out there to handle y'all, and then like when y'all think y'all got us, I'm about to pull out the dragon. Cause they know though, cause if Tormund didn't make it there in time, they could say, Tormund, this fucker, he gonna be like the fucker had an ice dragon. He gonna be like the fucker had a dragon. Oh my goodness.
I can picture that conversation, bro. Oh, that conversation is not gonna go over well, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like for those of y'all who don't know, like the breakdown of the episodes, the first 2 episodes, it's only 6, because a lot of people still don't know that.
Yeah.
The first 2 episodes are 60 minutes, and the last 4 are 80 each. So the last 4 episodes is like, I want to it's like a short scary movie. Like every episode is basically like a movie.
That's
right.
Not bullshit.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Like that last scene with right here, with the hoof prints, like the dead horses coming with all the lights on. But I feel like it's still so much stuff that has to happen before they even reach Winterfell, because in season 7, Jon had the whole conversation like, if he gets through Eastwatch by the Sea, then the last 2 houses before they reach Winterfell are the Carhold and
Karstark.
But the name of the place is Carhold. Like, yeah, that's the Karstarks have it, but Last Hearth and Carhold, I think, are the name of like the places.
So those are what, the Umbers?
The Umbers and the Karstarks, I think so. And he gave that to that lady
and that boy.
So I'm just like,
What?
I'm just like, I forgot about little Lyanna. What they gonna do with her? Lyanna Mormont, the little girl.
I wish the fuck y'all might.
Y'all better not kill her, because y'all know she gonna be ready. She gonna be trying to body somebody, because she was like every man, woman, and child on Bear Island. Y'all stay on that island, matter of fact. Y'all stay over there on that island. Don't even come over here. I'm gonna need her to be cool.
I forgot about her little fight.
And Uncle Jorah, cause like Jorah back, like that's her uncle. Like I don't know if he might have been gone before she was even born though, cause she's still kind of young. But I don't know what they gonna do with Jorah either. Like, is he gonna make it, or I feel like he gonna die for Dany. Like, I don't know.
Of course, he gonna step in front of something for her ass.
But he gonna be like the Dragon Knight, cause he got all the little scaly skin and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might. I don't know. But everybody got their quotes. You got Bran. Everything you did brought you where you are now, where you belong. I feel like that's a part of the conversation he probably gonna have with Jon, cause Jon gonna be like, probably gonna be spazzing out at first. He ain't gonna be trying to hear that shit. I got other shit to worry about. This man's coming, and you out here telling me that I done banged my auntie.
Matter. The only thing that matters is the battle.
What the fuck?
That's how you be saying battle, man. The only thing that matters is the battle.
Oh,
I'm like, what?
Leave my boy alone, okay?
Can't be tripping me out. The only thing that matters is the battle.
Let them accents is what makes the show, okay? Now,
like, go and listen to how he say battle, man. That shit gets me every time, y'all. The only thing that matters is the battle.
Ooh, I hope they burn Ramsay leftover meat from when them dogs got to him, because I ain't trying to see none of that. I'm sorry, like, I ain't trying to see that. Bitch, what, like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of who can make Arya scared. I'm trying to think of people she's killed, that body will still be around, because, like, a lot of people's bodies are either bones or burned or whatever, but I don't know. But, you know, her quote from the beginning of the show, or the beginning of the trailer, I know death. He has many faces. I look forward to seeing this one. Now, you talking all that shit. We know Arya a whole thug. So, to see her running, bitch, we gonna be running too from that episode. We see who she running from. And then, the only person I didn't see in this trailer that still has a little bit of story is Melisandre. They didn't show her. Like, I know she's not important, but we know she still gotta die in a strange place. So, it's like, they ain't even show her. So, she ain't gonna touch nobody. She ain't gonna bring nobody back to life. We ain't doing none of that. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, somebody gets sliced down, she gonna be the new Barrett. I mean, the new, what his name? Not Barrett. Thoros. Man Bun. She gonna be the new Man Bun. You gotta bring somebody back. Our healers is dead. We need somebody to bring us back. Now, in the books, I think Barrick has like the Kiss of Fire thing where like in the books, you know, like Kat came back as Lady Stoneheart, but since they didn't do that in the show, like I'm wondering if that's still like something he could do. Maybe he'll bring somebody back at some point and like, you know, sacrifice his own life since he's already died 1,000 times anyway.
Maybe John will die again and be like, no, we need him.
I can't do that. Like, they done already murdered this man in cold blood, and he sat outside in the cold for a whole night and another day before they brought him back. I cannot see him die again.
You gotta just put a spear through John, and then people be like, ah!
If he died, I just feel like he's supposed to be like, the Night King been looking at him ever since he first seen him kill that first white, like, oh, you my competition, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't die. Like, he's supposed to be up there, like, to where the Night King is like, I came for you. You know what I'm saying? You already dead?
Like, no, it'll be the Night King that kills him.
I don't know, man.
Like, it'll be the Night King that kills him. Like, that's gonna be the thing. People will be like, people gonna turn that TV
this
off.
This dragon battle though, because see, I feel like the Night King, he on a dragon now. Like, are they still gonna be fighting with dragons over King's Landing? And that's why, like, you know, in Danny Vision, King's Landing was all burnt up and like snow was coming through the shit. So, but like, how we gonna kill that dragon? Another dragon probably gonna die. Is Drogon gonna be the only one left? No dragons. Like, how we gonna do all that?
One dragon gonna survive.
I hope. But I feel like when the original Long Night happened all them years ago, it's like once the Night King was defeated, all the magic kind of like disappeared. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same way. Like, once they defeat him this time, all that magic is gone. So like, are the dragons gonna die? Is Bran gonna die because he the Raven? Or is he still gonna be around like how the dude was in the tree all that time? Like, I'm just wondering. Now, a lot of people's theory is that like he gonna warg into the ice dragon, and like as somebody killing the dragon, like, you know, like he gonna die or something like that, or, you know, like how, what's the man, I forgot the boy name who used to warg into the birds when John was with the wildlings.
Oh yeah,
remember he like killed him while he was warging, and then it made like the animal go crazy. So like I don't know, but it's a lot of theories. I'm sick of the theory that Bran is really the Night King. If they do that, it's trash. As much as I love the show, I just feel like if y'all make him the threat that we've been scared of this whole time, I'm gonna kind of feel some kind of way about that. Like, I don't want that. Like, this man's supposed to be OP, which, like, they showed a clip of it, like, when they showed the Children of the Forest, like, how he was created, but we don't know what Bran would look like as an adult. I'm hoping it wouldn't look like him, and then this happened, like, so long ago. It's like, this one of your past selves. I don't understand what we doing, so, I don't know, but anyway, that's my rambling for Game of Thrones. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. April 14th. Because we going to be there. As soon as it go off, the edits are starting. Okay?
Full reactions
on Patreon. And y'all know them episodes going to be a doozy. 10 minutes out of 80 or 60. Like, come on. But
better get in.
I'm going to let y'all have it. There's a lot of stuff going on in April, y'all.
A lot. But y'all stay up. Y'all stay real. It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha. Vala Mogulis. 7 hells.
Married to the real. Y'all be sure to stay real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe. Please.